Hello again, everyone. Welcome to this week's edition of Focus Vandalia. My name is Rich Hopkins. I'm the communications manager for the city. And on today's episode, we are coming to you from the Vandalia Senior Citizens Center. This is a location that is always busy with activities taking place throughout the day. Now, we're here today to tell you about a unique speaker series taking place in May and in June that'll bring the past back to life.
We're just a couple of months away from the official start of summer. And with summer comes the annual hiatus for the Sinclair College history classes offered at the Vandalia Senior Citizens Center. Coordinator Tony Williams says she has the perfect placeholder for those Monday afternoon classes.
I have lots of people that are used to coming on Mondays at 1 for the Sinclair history class, both in the spring and the fall. I don't want them to go away during the summer, so I came up with this summer history series back in 2015, and I like to continue it.
So what are the topics covered in the first 2 months of the summer? A little bit of everything.
On May 6th, Jim Charters, who is a volunteer at the Carillon Park, he's going to talk about the code breakers that were working in Dayton during World War II. On May 13th, Melinda Moeller, who is a professor at Clark State, will explain how weather has affected history in different times of our world. On June 3rd, Jim Charters is back again. And this time he'll be talking about the Wright brothers and the airplane, starting where they're making kites and then gliders and then all the stages they went through. June 10th, Mark Risley, who has been a meteorologist and worked in the field of aviation. He's now retired from those. He's going to talk about the miracle on the Hudson. 2009, pilot Sullenberger with U.S. Airways flight. He landed his plane on the Hudson after it was disabled when it hit a flock of geese. June 17, Angie Hoshauser, who works for Woodlawn Cemetery, she'll be talking about a place called Slidertown. That was the original name. It's later called South Park. John Patterson created this neighborhood. It still exists. She's going to explain its relationship to Woodlawn Cemetery. And the last one in June is Margaret Piatt on June 24th. She's a relative of the Piatts that built the castles near Urbana. She's still living in one of them. She's going to talk about the other one, Makochi, that was built by Don Piatt.
Williams says booking the speakers for the summer lecture series involves a little luck and a lot of persistence.
Sometimes it's through the members here. They will hear somebody, think they're pretty good, and they'll bring me the information. Other times I look at the newsletters. I get the newsletters from all the other senior centers around, so I will scan those for something that looks interesting. And we have a good working relationship between most of us at the senior centers. So if I email them, go, hey, this looks good, can you give me the contact information? I get that. I've also called a lot of historical societies in the area, and some of them will tell me people. That's where I got Mark Risley. He works with the Oakwood Historical Society. So many different sources. Sometimes Dayton Daily News. They've listed somebody that's speaking somewhere, and I'll contact the person that wrote the article and find out how to contact that person. So I'm constantly on the hunt for another good speaker.
If any of those sessions interested you, or maybe you need a little more information, your first stop should be the website, vandaliaohio.org. Go to the Senior Citizens Center site, and you can get one of these newsletters. It has complete information on every speaker, when they're talking, and what they're talking about. That's going to do it for this edition of Focus Vandalia. I'm Rich Hopkins. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.